And welcome back again to another edition of Family Game Night. We're so happy to have you with us here. And again, it's going to be another edition of Mystery Game Night here this evening. Not going to tell you who the opponent is, not going to tell you the outcome. Let you enjoy this one just like you're sitting there at the Budweiser Event Center in person. Well, we also have some great prizes to give away once again here tonight. That includes a Colorado Eagles alternate third jersey that we'll be giving away, as well as a pair of Colorado Eagles OtterBox wine tumblers, a red, white, and blue Eagles hat, and a cowbell from the 2007 season to help round out your collection. All you have to do to get entered to win one of those wonderful prizes is go to the Colorado Eagles Facebook page and comment during the live stream, and you will be entered to win here tonight. Well, we hope you enjoy the game. We'll talk to you during the first intermission.
Well, you want to keep climbing the standings, you've got to beat teams like this. But right now, sit first in the Pacific Division of the American Hockey League. The Tucson Roadrunners, away we go. Eagles move right to left on your radio dial. They'll control the opening faceoff. Slid down the near side, rejected back by Jordan Gross. Going to be thrown back in the Eagles zone. Stopped there by Werner. He'll drop it up and roll to the near side. The Eagles start to move in transition up the right wing boards outside the reach of Alt. Going to pinball around, be scooped up by A.J. Greer in front of his own bench. Dips around one man, backhanded in, turned over. Bowers, drop pass, in tight, drives near side, fires, backdoor, scores! How about that? 29 seconds in, 1-0 Colorado.
Oh, and a good forecheck by the Colorado Eagles here, creating this turnover. Bad turnover up the middle of the ice. Bowers retrieves it. Nice little back door. Bowers sitting there for the tap in. Big goal early on here.
Heads up play by Bowers. Sheldon drives. Saw two men camped out on the wide side post, and Greer and Bowers were in the right place, right time. And it's knocked back behind the nets of Halverson. He'll play it there. The Eagles send it right back down in deep. Condra feeds it up the half wall. Timing with it, plays it left point. One time shot and a save by Halverson. The offering there from Jacob McDonald. Tonight's injury reports brought to you by Highland Meadows Dental Health Center. Official dentist of the Colorado Eagles. The Eagles team and staff treated by Dr. Ruff and his team at Highland Meadows Dental Health Center. Follow the Eagles on Facebook. Sign up for the all-new Highland Meadows Dental Health Center pre-game selfie. Your chance to take your selfie on the bench with an Eagles player. Out tonight for Colorado forwards Ryan Wagner, Julian Nantel, and Josh Dickinson. Along with defensemen Kevin Connaughton, Connor Timmins, and Josh Anderson. Also out goaltender Antoine Bimo. Scratches for Tucson forwards Jeremy Gregoire and Keegan Howdeshell. Along with defenseman Jalen Samarick. The Eagles will send it back into the Roadrunner zone. To the near side corner it comes, worked upstairs, fought by Rosen, and it's going to dribble back out. Now numbers coming in for Tucson. Near side, Chaput cuts it, backdoor, rides wide of the net. Well, Colorado getting a little bit of a break right there, Borshi. That was essentially a 3 or 4 on 1.
Yeah, aggressive defenseman pinching.
Outlet pass near side. O'Connor puts it in tight. Decking down, taking that away nicely. There was Dyson Mayo. He's trying to find Condra on the backside. Now jostled for right behind the nets of Halverson. Scooped up and wrenched over right point. Davis slugs it across. Lindholm shot, deflected, save. Rebound, rides up into the air. Eagles after it. Smack to the near side boards. Bo Bennett trots out to neutral ice. Gets run into by Megna as he chips this one in deep, chases after it. Lassoed free by Kevin Davis. Drops it off, and now Lindholm plays it up the wide side boards as it's sent back out to neutral ice. Takes a couple of bounces and fed back outside. Braden Burke will dip into his own zone and leave it there for Russo. The left wing side, Burke with it. Now speed into the attacking zone, run into by Davis. Pushed back in behind the net, wraps around. Sealing off that post, though, is Werner. Puck chip free, and here comes Colorado. Martin Count with it, drives ahead. He'll fire it in left wing side. Into the corner he goes, gets there first. Overskated. Megna trying to win it loose. Worked on by Martin, popped free through the trapezoid and guided up the wide side wall. Scooped up there by Kevin Hancock. He'll get mashed into, puck taken away by Alt. Hands it across, Danwood off with it now. Eagles making changes as he blasts it in deep. Going to horseshoe to the wide side, takes a couple of bounces, kicks free, back into the corner. Campbell after it. Going to be rolled back to the wide side. Igor Shvirev on top of it. Send it behind the net once more. Near side, Campbell on the hash. Spins, fires, chopped down, gets the puck right back. Dances down in the corner, plays it behind the net for Henry. Rim it back upstairs, run off with it. Left point, loads it, fires it in deep. To the near side it goes. Gross He'll play it free to the right wing corner now. Shrirev launches it back behind once more. Campbell with it. The Eagles making changes with a puck down the offensive zone. Finally taken away by Kelly Klima, and he'll drive down the ice. The left wing boards stripped away nicely by Jacob McDonald. Headman pass Shrirev. He'll chuck it in. Heads off for a change. Bouncing puck on the wide side boards. Picked up. Greer with it. Right wing hash. Spins around. Sends it high. Rosen fires. Ripped it just high and wide. Rebound grab. McDonald a drive. And a save made there by Halverson. Sealing off the post. Dipped off to the near side. Ness will send it onward. Deflected away, delayed offsides. Colorado will tag up and dart right back into the forecheck. Scooped up, Dries with it, moves it ahead, right back for Dries. Left wing boards, Greer puts it in tight. Dries hands it across, glove down and picked up by Greer. Tries to play it back up high, too far behind McDonald. Some good pace for Colorado early here, Bushy.
Oh, Kevin, they are on their toes, full force. Great anticipation as well, just hustle and hard work, using that speed, but definitely prepared to play tonight.
1-0 Colorado, 16:05 left, first period. Puck will carry deep into that Colorado zone, left wing corner. Colorado trying to unlock that puck. Sheldon tries his 14th goal of the year from Shane Bowers. Eagles moving ahead, Tynan with it. He'll fire it in. Carries around to the right wing side, back behind the nets. Got past O'Connor. Lindholm will pinch down, kicks it free. Well played there. Condra leaves it. O'Connor cuts in tight, plays it back to the boards. Tynan, top of the near side circle, upstairs. Big blast, deflected, and a glove save made. Good tip in tight by Eric Condra. Camped in front of the net. 15:37 left here in the first period. 1-0 Colorado, and a goal that came 29 seconds into the game. But Horsey, since that point, Colorado's not taking their foot off the gas.
No, just great puck movement. Crisp passes on the tape, really spreading out the defense of Tucson in their own zone as well, and winning board battles. Huge in the offensive zone for that puck possession and finding those goals. But great job and great start the Eagles needed to have tonight against this really good Tucson club.
Face-off will come to the right of Halverson. 6'4", 210 pounds, 23 years old. Started the season in the ECHL with Norfolk. He has played 50 games in the American Hockey League. The Hartford Wolfpack. Puck will be iced by Tucson. Eagles fans, don't miss a minute of AHL action this year with AHL TV. AHL streaming platforms, the best way to experience the thrills and excitement of AHL hockey. Featuring cutting-edge technology, interactive features, and fan-friendly subscription prices. Available on desktop, laptop, tablet, mobile, and OTT devices. You can watch where you want, when you want, the way you want. Visit theahl.com/AHLTV to sign up now. Face-off will come to the left of Halverson. Shots are 4-0 in favor of Colorado. Eagles win the draw. Tynan dropped off, quick shot, batted away to the near side. Rosen will pick it up. He'll fire, and it's deflected just wide. Again, Eric Condra, front and center, trying to get a touch on that puck. May have gotten a piece of it in the process. One back by Tucson and belted in deep. Darting in after it, Jacob McDonald drops it off. Turned over, centering feed, upstairs it goes. Sorry, Army with it now. Hands it left wing side, one time Russo, kick save, rebound, kicked in, waved off, and went the net, but it was definitely kicked in. And the referee emphatically and immediately waving off that goal.
Yeah, Gluzzi, our viewpoint from up here definitely really looked like a kicking motion. Referee right away waving it off. So they're going to have a discussion here, but I got to think he's going to stand with his original call, waving that off.
We'll get a look on the replay here. Russo, the big bob in front. Mealy came in. He got a piece of it with the stick, and then it looked like he went and swung his foot through it, hit it with a skate. And now they're going to talk with the scorer's bench. We'll see if they come in and take a look at it on the screen. But it was Andy Mealy. 4 points in 4 games this year against Colorado. And again, a juicy rebound left up nonetheless in a spot where, again, you have Werner down because he had to go down to the splits, put that left leg pad out to make that save. That's where it's so vital to tie up sticks and move bodies out. I know that's easier said than done, but that's how easily one of those can get stuffed right back in.
No, that's the truth, Boozy. Right in front of the goalie, there's this house area. If you're not protecting the house, eliminating sticks, people, letting your goalie see the puck, you're going to have a long night, and right there, Eagles had to win a couple battles in front of Werner.
Colorado going to pick it up, throw this one in. Left wing side, Mayo not able to hold on, but it was touched offside, and we'll get a whistle there. 14:52 left Here in period number 1-0 Colorado. Well picked the Eagles player you think will score the first goal of the game. One lucky winner at each home game will receive a Water Pick prize pack worth almost $300. You can play by visiting the Eagles Facebook page or the Water Pick kiosk on the concourse. And hopefully you pick Sheldon Dries tonight. Part of that Water Pick prize package for someone who picked Sheldon Dries here tonight. Puck goes up out of play down to that Colorado zone. Faceoff will come outside. Shots 4-1. Well, and you know what? You can't get bogged down in your own zone when you keep the puck in their zone the majority of the time. And at least in the first 5 minutes of change, Colorado's played the majority of this game in the Tucson end.
Yeah, and when you take the lead like that, you take the opposition out of playing their style of game, the type of game they want to play. So the Eagles can continue here to find some success, some goals, take the lead and allow them to play their own game, take Tucson out of their own. They're going to find some success tonight.
Face off to the left of Halverson. Eagles win it. Jolie to the slot, hands it left wing side, run off with it, fires, save made there by Halverson. Jolie had himself a bit of a look there, Borsche, but he drew a couple of players into him, and he thought, you know what, I sucked in a couple of the defense. I'll kick it out and get a look for Renouf. And Renouf got himself a look, but Halverson able to gobble that one up.
Yeah, and that's what a guy like that, a player like Michael Jolie will do. Suck in a lot of attention on him, and right there you see shot wasn't there, so he dished it out to the side. Good play by Michael Jolie.
Face off this time, controlled by the Roadrunners. Ness hands it off left wing side, turned over. Well played by Jolie, fed down to a deep Magna behind the net. He'll grab it there. Up the near side, half wall, brings it top of the circle, slides it across, poke checked, take it loose, and now Gross up with it. Angles it up off the boards, Eagles intercept. All throws it forward for Martin Kaut. Gets tied up by Steenbergen. He'll trot down left wing side. Steenbergen tries to feed it in tight. Hit off a set of skates. Peterson back up high. Ness, long shot. No problem there. As Werner will drop down, make the save. Let's get you a look at tonight's league leaders. It's brought to you by the Ice Center of Northern Colorado. State-of-the-art facility located right there at the entrance of the Promenade Shops at Centerra. Reed Boucher from Utica leads the league with 41 points. Gerald Mayhew from Iowa tops in the AHL with 23 goals. Michael Bunting, number 26 that you're watching on the ice tonight for Tucson. He leads the AHL with 30 assists. And Providence Trip Frederick still leading the American League with 93 penalty minutes in 35 games this year. Face off of the Colorado zone, controlled by Tucson. Sorry, Harvey sends it wide of the net. Rosen after it, drops it off by the cage. Scooped up, Dries, throws it loose to the near side. A.J. Greer spins away from pressure. Plays it out to neutral. This one fed forward. Couldn't be touched. It would have been ruled a hand pass. Moved along left wing side. Here comes Greer. Into the zone. Lost the handle. Grab. Dries. Cuts. Loads. Fires. Set it just high of the target. Nifty moves right there through the slot. Get himself a shot for Sheldon Dries, who already has a goal here in the first. Lobbed in deep. We're going to whistle. We got a penalty coming up here. Slashing will be the call. And it's going against Tucson. The aforementioned Michael Bunting, the league's leader in assists, will take a seat in the box. We'll get immediate timeout when we come back. Eagles, who lead 1-0, going to go on the power play. 13:35 left here in the first on 92.9 The Bear.
Don't delay your health care needs due to COVID-19. During these challenging times, UC Health wants to help you maintain your health. We have expanded our virtual services and are now offering 24/7 virtual urgent care, virtual visits in primary care, and specialty care. A virtual visit with a UC Health provider makes it easy to get the care you need. If your situation requires an in-office visit, we have taken extraordinary safety measures in all of our offices and waiting rooms to provide a safe and accommodating environment.
Eagles with a 1-0 lead, 13:35 left first period, and Colorado on the Subaru Bloodwood power play for the first time. Here tonight, the Eagles will win the faceoff, but it spills outside the zone. Rosen will scoop it up back at his own end. Drops it off. Now Tynan with speed. Drives ahead, left wing side, hands it down the board. Strides, zips it along, deflected, losing an edge was Condra, goes down. Picked up and Fashing will backhand it outside the zone once more. Bit of a bad break there for Colorado. Here comes Tynan once more. Brings it in. He'll dish it over right wing side. Jolie with it. Sends it high, rolls it, snaps it near side. Condra in the left wing circle. Sizes things up from there. Play it side of the cage. Tynan, cross ice, grab. Jolie, shot, blocker save, rebound. Tynan near side. Tynan trying to hand it across, lost the grip on it, and Bennett will flood it back the other way. That's a great look, though, there for Michael Jolie.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you're looking for. Find that seam, cross ice, tying into Michael Jolie, streaking down the wall there. Great opportunity on that.
Greer with it, batted away, stays with it, but run to the near side. Magna will dart back to his own zone, scoop that puck up and snap it across. It's down for Jacob McDonald. 55 left in the man advantage for Colorado. 12.5 left to go here in the first. Eagles up 1-0. Now speed for Magna. Darts down left wing side, holds up, now cruises into the corner. Worked on by Gross, plays it behind the net, stolen away, up but not out. Count swings it across. McDonald, right point, moves it down the half boards. Magna trying to chip it back. Henry serves it over near side. Well played there. Count with it, picks it up, moves it back to the point. McDonald over now for Magna, top of the circle. Backdoor Count fires. Great save by Halverson. That was a wonderful look at a great shot for Martin Count.
Yeah, beautiful. Condra with the feed. Dishing the biscuit to Count with that big shot. Beautiful seam pass on that power play.
McDonald will drop it at his own blue line. Scooped up. Magna left wing boards for Greer. Throws it in tight. Halverson thought about slowing it up. It's going to be blitzed to the wide side boards. Power play coming to an end as it's played back to the blue line. Near side. Greer with it. Steers it into the corner. Count right back up the half wall, taken away by Bennett, and he'll send it down the ice right as Bunting comes out. So Werner forced to skate, play it behind the net. Eagles 0 for 1 on the power play, but boy, I'll tell you what, they got some great looks there.
Yeah, I love the offensive zone presence, the movement of the puck, and just how quick they are making their decisions on the ice.
1-0 Eagles, 11:20 left here in the first. Back come the Roadrunners. Burke with it. He'll drop it off. Russo sends it back along the inboards. Burke to the near side. Lost his footing, worked on by Shrirev. Runs up the near side wall, taken away, but slapped back down in deep. Braden Burke once more. Up high, right point, Russo. Back for Burke. It's going to get away from him. It's going to roll back to the left wing corner. Eagles in pursuit. Run off in there, trying to dig it free. Shane Bowers also in tight. Nobody could find it. Finally scooped up. Roadrunners playing high. Long shot deflected, went wide of the net. Burke camped down on the side of the cage. He'll get to the rebound. Plays it upstairs, jumps the blue line. And with 10:38 left first period, Robbie Russo will track it down back in his own zone for Tucson. Crosses the red line and follows it right wing boards. Burke, top of the circle, winds, fires, saved by Werner. He'll hold on and we'll get a whistle. Shots on goal right now, 7-3 in favor of Colorado. Eagles on top 1-0. Sheldon Dries, his 14th goal of the year. Coming just 29 seconds into this contest. Hit for Dries. Now, goals in 5 of his last 10. He has 17 points in the last 21 games. You look at Bowers. Again, here's a guy that, you look for him as a rookie. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what he can provide in his first year as a 20-year-old. Well, he now has points in 8 of his last 9, Bush. That's his 10th assist, 14th point of the year.
Yeah, and that's going to build that confidence in Bowers to play that much better out there.
Timon deep in the zone, sends it high. Lindholm fires, deflects, just goes wide of the net. And again, who's right there in front of the cage? Eric Condra. He has really made his presence felt in tight. Trying to get in front of Halverson and wreak a little havoc. Dumped in, but picked up immediately. Gross with it now for the Roadrunners. Zips it ahead, right wing side for John Martin. Trots out through neutral, turned over, tighted with it. Trying to feed it ahead, but sticked away by Soriarbi. Still battled for as it's finally threaded in deep. Werner will stop it, hand it across the near side. Eric Condra picks it up, drops it back further. Davis, long outlet pass, deflected in by Bowers. He'll chase after it as Colorado makes changes. Dyson Mayo grabs control of it deep in his own zone. Moves it ahead now for Peterson. He'll spin it, guide it up the wall. Now sent cross ice, brought in. Camden Eade, top of the wide side circle, trying to get a shot off. Deflected, hops up, drops back behind the net. Rosen after it. He'll bump it along. Now Colorado back in transition. Tries, hands it across. Here comes McDonald. Right wing side for Bowers. Into the corner it goes once more. McDonald trying to send it up high. Picked away and a 2-on-2 rush the other direction. Fashing with it. Left wing side trailer coming in and Mayo gets around Rosen. Backdoor feed. Too far behind the man intended. And Lane Peterson. He'll stay with it. Send it high. Russo fires. Deflects, goes wide of the net. Rosen after it. Finally gathered by Dries. Going to be belted up off the glass. Stays alive at the blue line, handed across wide side. Russo, 8:50 left, first period, 1-0 Colorado. Puck will be shot up into the air, glove back down again, stays in the zone. Mayo holding that blue line. Fired in deep, McDonald after it. Back behind his netminder, sends it wide, sideboards, up but not out. Colorado's been hemmed in here for a while. On over right wing side, Soriarbi will hand it across. Down the left wing boards, Russo down the half wall. Behind the net, Fashing leaves it side of the cage, backdoor, knocked free. Well played there by McDonald, got the lumber in front of it. Now he'll pick up possession. shook off pressure there from Chaput. Colorado from their own zone rolls it. Guns it ahead, finds a man right wing side, and Bowers, he'll bring it in, feather it in tight. And now Colorado making mass changes after they were bogged down for quite a while in their own zone.
Yeah, and Gluzzi, they kept most of the shots to the perimeter, though, in the defensive zone. Good job defensively. Tucson did have that puck possession, but I think the Eagles did a good job defensively keeping the shots to the perimeter of that house.
Slipping under 8 minutes to go, first period. Eagles on top 1-0. Tucson back in the attacking end. Gross long shot deflected in front, went wide of the nets. Spears the one to get a touch on it. Plays it back again for Gross. He'll backhand it into the corner. Now Mark Alt in possession of it. Ground up against the boards by Blake Spears. Skip free. Colorado watches puck bounce loose right in the low slot. Angled off the boards and back out to neutral ice it goes. Well played on the forecheck by Megna as it's run back behind the nets by the netminder Halverson. Wide sidewall and out to neutral ice. Plucked free by Kevin Davis. Glides across that red line. Now backhands it in. Eagles again making changes in the process here. And, well, Kevin Davis losing an edge. Bush, we've seen a lot of guys lose edges here. And, it's one of those cases where you've been out of the building. There have been dirt shows going on here, and that's just sometimes what happens.
Yeah, and the ice crew does their best job, but you're right. A lot of events in the BC as of late.
Lindholm brings it into the attacking end. He'll play it behind the nets. Nick Henry drops it off. Shvirev trying to keep it moving, but it's intercepted by Bennett. Now taken away. Campbell feeds it behind the net once more. Shvirev and Henry both in there working away. Dyson Mayo in the midst of all of it. Penalty coming up. It's going against Tucson. Set it up high. Lindholm zips it across. One-time rocket deflected. Shvirev will try to get there, but it's touched in the process by Burke. And the Eagles will go back on the Subaru of Loveland power play with 6:32 left here in the first period, already leading 1-0. Hey, don't miss Eagles Fight Cancer Weekend at the Budweiser Event Center when your Eagles take on the San Antonio Rampage Friday, January 24th and Saturday, January 25th. On Saturday, the 25th, we're going to honor cancer survivors, and we'll also auction off those lavender jerseys the Eagles will be wearing. So much more going on. Tickets available online at ColoradoEagles.com. 0 for 1 so far, Boise on the power play, but looked good on the last one.
Yeah, really good puck movement, but here's a situation where you'd like to see the power play find another goal on it. Put a little bit of stranglehold, step down the throat of Tucson. But yeah, very good on their first power play. Love the offensive zone possession and the puck movement they had, finding the seams of the penalty kill of Tucson.
It's a Tucson team that's been good at home. Boys, they've been good on the road. They're 11-3-0. Away from the Tucson Convention Center.
Yeah, they are a very complete team. Other than tonight, with the goaltending they have tonight in the situation is probably their only downfall. But overall, this Tucson hockey team is so well-rounded, specialty teams, depth in scoring, defensive, stalwarts in their own zone. So a really good Tucson Road Runner hockey team.
Well, one of the referees and a linesman are over talking to the Eagles equipment manager. And the assistant athletic trainer saw Caleb Kurthurst come over and grab something into a towel and take it away. Face off on the power play. One by Colorado. Rosen with it. Left wing side for Condren. Challenge. Puck comes free. Guided near side. Tied in cross-side shot. Scores! Michael Jolie! One times at home. 2-0 Colorado. 8 seconds into the power play. Eagles light the lamp for the second time in a period.
Oh, Gluzzi. What a saucy dish by Tynan across ice to Michael Jolie with that lethal shot, that finish he has. Buries that bad boy, but what a dish by Tynan. Just dripping sauce.
TJ Tynan points in 8 of his last 10. That's his 21st assist, 24th point. He leads this Eagles team in assists. Leads it with 8 multi-point games, and for Michael Jolie, well, he stays hot. 8th goal of the year, 17th point. He scored a power play goal last Saturday in Manitoba, so now power play goals in back-to-back games, and he has points in 5 of his last 6.
Yeah, a lot of these guys started to be, you can feel it watching them play tonight, the confidence they've momentum they've created on the road trip in Manitoba throughout the season here in December. The success they've been finding, individuals as well, but as a team. You can see them really come together and playing with that confidence of a really awesome, fantastic hockey team.
Jolie is 8th goal of the year from Sheldon Dries and Eric Condra. So Dries a multi-point effort, and Condra He stays hot. 7 goals, 10 assists in his last 15. Puck going to be sent into the Colorado end and a whistle down. And faceoff's going to come back into that Tucson end. Eric Condra, 13 assists, 22 points on the year. Yeah, Tynan should have an assist on that goal. We'll see if that gets changed here. Face-off controlled by the Roadrunners back in their own zone. Sent ahead, Russo moving ahead and dumped in deep to the near side. Fashion blazing in after it, chip free. Colorado trying to scoop it up, Tynan after it. He'll guide it back behind his netminder. Worked along wide side and angled up with a backhand out to center ice once more. Nearly stolen away, now is stolen away. Drop pass, Tynan cuts in. Bottom of the circle, right wing side. Waits for a trailer to come in. Sends it up high, rolls and loads, fires, deflects, and jumps up out of play as it ran off the leg of Fashion. We'll get a media timeout. Colorado a 2-0 lead. Goals for Dries and Jolie. 5:45 left in the first. On your home for Colorado Eagles hockey, 92.9 The Bear.
Visit shopcoloradoeagles.com for 25% off all jerseys and free shipping on all orders over $50. Use the promo code JERSEY and have it shipped directly to your house, courtesy of the UPS stores of Fort Collins.
This is gonna be America's favorite breakfast. They just don't know it yet. Wendy's uses fresh cracked eggs on all our breakfast sandwiches, not whatever this stuff is. That's right. See you in the morning. You up for this?
2-0 Colorado. An even straight tally for Sheldon Dries. Power play goal for Michael Jolie.
That's what you need to see your power play do right there. Get that opportunity. So early on in the game, you got to be ready to put that puck in the back of the net. They've definitely been prepared tonight so far.
Face off. Put it up front. Shot. Scores! Shane Bowers, a heavy wrister from between the circles. 3-0 Colorado. Oh, big bang bong. Quick puck movement. Colorado stakes themselves a big lead here in the first.
Yeah, being very opportunistic. A lot of mistakes up Tucson. Drives, I think it was, with a great feed. Bowers walking down the middle lane all alone all sorts of times. Twists that wrister, puts it home.
Great job by A.J. Greer in there. And, well, we looked at the previous goal during that last media timeout. That should be changed on the scoring, we would assume. Jolie from Tynan and Condra. So that should be the case. But, hey, as we come back, Eagles score another goal. Last time Colorado wore these alternate third sweaters, they scored 10 against Manitoba. I don't know if we'll see that, but it's a good start here in the third for the Eagles. Sprinting ahead, sent it wide side. Long shot and a save made there by Werner.
Yeah, these jerseys have had some luck and some goals in them for the Colorado Eagles so far this season. The beautiful uniforms, sweaters, jerseys, whatever you want to call them, and finding success once again tonight. And this Tucson club will not give up. Very, very good. So the Eagles can't rest, can't play on their heels. They have to continue, like we said, on their toes, in-your-face type of hockey.
Face-off will come to the right of Adam Werner. Shots 9-4. Eagles 3 goals on 9 shots. Latest Shane Bowers from A.J. Greer and Jacob McDonald. Here comes Colorado back out of their own zone. Guided down left wing side. Jolie in pursuit after it. Deneen will stop it. Runs it near side wall. Mayo threads it along. This time for Spears. He'll chuck it in. Davis after it. 1 free, knocks around, side of the cage. Good tie up of the stick by Davis. Still free, right near the goal mouth, but taken away by Count. Ladder pass down the boards, tipped ahead Magna. Icing waved off. Now, well, the Eagles getting hog-tied to the wide side, and Count. He was being backpacked by a pair of Roadrunners right between the two benches. Jolie came in, and he got jumped upon. And this could very well see Colorado go back to the power play. That was, I'm assuming, something that transpired back in the Colorado zone as he skated his way out to neutral. He got hopped on by a pair of Roadrunners.
Yeah, I think said or something happened, like you said before that, because that escalated very quickly right in front of both benches there. Typically, this Tucson club has really good discipline. Don't take a whole bunch of penalties during the year so far.
Well, right now, Counts in the box, 1 Roadrunner. in the box in the form of Blake Spears, but I did see two Roadrunners hanging on Martin Kaut.
Yeah, it looked lopsided there, but
nevertheless, Colorado up 3-0. 4:48 left first period. Some bizarre news from the AHL announcing that the Toronto Marlies have elected to forfeit their game this evening against the Texas Stars down at Cedar Park. The Stars awarded a 1-0 victory. I do not know what the backstory is there, but I can't tell you the last time I saw that. I think it was preseason against Odessa back in the Central Hockey League.
That was way back. I remember that one. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that transpired, what happened down there in that game.
4-on-4 hockey. Here comes Colorado down the ice. O'Connor brings it in the zone. Top of the near side circle, puts the brakes on. He'll dip it into the corner. McDonald wires it around to the wide side. Held on to at the point by Rosen. Right back down to D. McDonald looking to center it. Hits off the back of the net. Floats up into the air. Settled there again by O'Connor. Near side he comes on the hash. Plays it high. Tied it. High slot. Stick handles over right wing side. He'll leave it. Rosen high slot. Puts it back behind the cage. Grab. Tied it to the near side circle. All the way upstairs. And he'll weave his way back down the wall. Shakes off one man, tied it, cross ice grab, backdoor look, but it will be picked up by O'Connor. Floats it up top once more, tied it. Skates the high slot, now works back out to neutral ice. Eagles making changes. Roadrunners will do the same. Here comes Tynan, brings it in, weaves his way down. Megna nearly got himself free in tight, instead stripped away and fell ahead now immediately with it near side half wall. Back out to neutral ice he'll go. 50 seconds left to 4-on-4 hockey. Burke lost an edge, goes down, throws it in back behind the cage. Chases after it, worked on by Anton Lindholm. Trying to knock that one off the skates. Bowers comes in, he'll pry it free and leave it for Lindholm. Eagles on the move, out across the red line. Swung back near side. Gobbled up by Bowers, and he'll dip back in his own zone. Throws it cross ice, Alt right wing side. Loads, fires, save. In and out to the hand of Parks, who came in relief of Brandon Halverson during that last break. In the action, Tyler Parks, who was called up from the Rapid City Rush earlier today. Back of that Colorado end, it's fed behind the nets. Davis struck it after it. Swings it up the wide side wall. Pop free, back out to neutral ice. Collected again, this time by Chaput. Hangs it over left wing side for Sari Arby. Both players release. And we're back to 5-on-5 action. Set up high. Slipped down left wing boards, reversing up the half wall. Dries knocks it down and now finds Renouf with a nifty backhand pass. He'll glide out to center. Renouf hands it left wing side. Count fires, scores! The silky wrister from Martin Kaut makes it 4-0 Colorado. 2:28 left here in the first period. Martin Kaut, his third goal of the year.
laying it on thick right now, but what a great dish by Renouf. Coming down here, down the center of the ice. Dishes to the side to Martin Kaut, streaking down the wing, and he just unleashes that lethal NHL level shot he has. Top shatter for zip.
That is a first round wrister right there from Martin Kaut. All of 20 years old. Colorado up 4-0. 2:20 left here in the first. This will be hoisted into the Colorado zone. McDonald after it. And run to the wide side boards. Long shot Deneen. It's going to bounce. Set up high. Long effort by Mayo behind the net. Picked up Klima. Stripped away and run near side. Two-handed by Shverev. Rolls in deep once more. Rosen after it. Wide side. And he'll angle this out to neutral. Played out of midair by Henry, but gobbled back up by Deneen. Carries it back in his own zone. Feeds it ahead. Klima. Trying to find Hancock, taken loose, and now Campbell storming in. Loads, fires, blocker save, rebound, bounce, set up and outside. Holt with it. He'll slug it across to the near side boards. Quickly ahead, Campbell deflects it in deep. The Eagles changing things up front. Swooping in, Gross pirouettes away from the forecheck of Condra. Now launches it up the right wing boards. It's going to go in too far. This will be icing against the Roadrunners. Hey, how about some free beer? Well, before any game this season, stop by the Colorado Cherry Company in Windsor wearing your Colorado Eagles gear and enjoy your first beer or non-alcoholic drink for free. Colorado Cherry Company, located in Raindance, just 3 miles east of the BEC on Crossroads Boulevard. Well, need to get you caught up on all of the onslaught of scoring. Latest goals, Shane Bowers is 5th of the year from A.J. Greer and Jacob McDonald. And then less than 3 minutes later, Martin Count, his 3rd tally of the season from Dan Renouf and Sheldon Dries. So Dries a goal and an assist here in this first period. Bowers a goal and an assist. Couldn't have really crafted a better start to this game for Colorado. Quick shot, bouncing puck kicked away. Tight in the offering there. Settled by Mayo. He'll launch it ahead. Down the ice it goes. This will be icing once more on the Roadrunners. Faceoff comes back in their zone. 1:12 left here in the first period. And, well, Brandon Halverson, he gave up 3 goals on 9 shots. Tyler Parks has come in. He's given up 1 on 2.
Yeah, but now it's going to be crucial and critical tonight. We touched on the inexperienced goaltending for Tucson tonight because of some circumstances in the NHL call-ups.
O'Connor right off a face-off way and takes a shot that gets blocked to the circle, never got through. Picked up by Jordan Gross and moved out to neutral ice. Wrenched back down the near side boards. That'll send Davis starting in after it. Rim it around wide side boards. Condra with it, snaps it ahead. Jumps off the backhand of Tynan. Collected again by the Roadrunners, and then turnover forced nicely by Logan O'Connor just outside his own blue line. Lindholm with it in the Colorado zone. Up the near side boards, Tynan stops it at the red line, now skates into the zone. I'm going to say offsides, a motion that O'Connor was just ahead of that play. Well, when the Eagles win, you win with Silver Mine Subs. When the Eagles win any game, home or away, Eagles fans can receive $5 off any medium or large meal the day following at Northern Colorado and Southern Wyoming Silver Mine Subs locations. Just tell them you want the Eagles win special to get $5 off your medium or large meal order. Available in-store or call for delivery until 3 a.m. Eagles fans, satisfy your hunger. Dig in at the mine. Roadrunners with it deep in their own zone. Greer, great job on the forecheck along with Bowers. Puck spun back behind the cage. Fed along to the wide side wall, turned over and blitzed to the near side boards. Stopped there by Mealy. 2 hands and a cross. It'll be taken away. Greer with it to the right wing circle. Comes to a stop. Puck rolls up high. It'll be belted in deep once more. The near side it carries. Renouf after it along with Bennett. Dan Renouf not able to get it back down along the end wall. 5 seconds left in the period. Lofted high into the air. Drops right wing corner. Last 2 seconds tick off. And Colorado will head to the first intermission with a 4-0 lead on the team that leads the American Hockey League with 25 wins on the season. That was about as close to a perfect first period as you're going to find. Through 20 minutes, 4-0 Colorado. We'll get you highlights after this. Eagles leading the Roadrunners on 92.9 to Bear.
Bath Landscape and Design, providing Northern Colorado with beautiful custom landscapes for the last 55 years. Spring is here, and now is the perfect time to turn your backyard into your very own getaway. Take the first step in fulfilling your landscaping dreams and give us a call or visit our website, bathlandscapedesign.com. Hey, Eagles fans, hope you're enjoying this one here so far, and don't forget to get yourself signed up to enter to win one of the great prizes we're giving away here tonight during the broadcast. That includes an alternate Colorado Eagles 3rd jersey from this season, also giving away a pair of Eagles Otterbox wine tumblers, a red, white, and blue Eagles hat, and a cowbell from the 2007 season. Now, all you have to do is go to the Eagles Facebook page and comment during that live stream. You will be entered to win one of those wonderful prizes here tonight. Also want to say thanks so much for submitting all of the terrific photos and videos showing us how you hockey at home. And right now I want to take a look at one of our favorite submissions, which comes from Billy.
All right, 2 pucks. What you got? What you got, pork chop?
Hey, thanks so much, Billy. Appreciate it. Wonderful shot. And if you'd like to submit one of your photos or videos of how you hockey at home, all you have to do is go to coloradoeagles.com. Well, we hope you enjoy the rest of this exciting mystery game night. Don't delay your health care needs due to COVID-19. During these challenging times, UC Health wants to help you maintain your health. We have expanded our virtual services and are now offering 24/7 virtual urgent care, virtual visits in primary care, and specialty care. A virtual visit with a UC Health provider makes it easy to get the care you need. If your situation requires an in-office visit, we have taken extraordinary safety measures in all of our offices and waiting rooms to provide a safe and accommodating environment.
Hello, Eagles country. This is Reed Saunders, your public address announcer at the Budweiser Events Center. Thank you all for joining us for Family Game Night. We ask that you please stay home and stay healthy until we can all enjoy hockey together again. Stay tuned, Eagles fans. The second period starts now.
All Eagles for the first period, 4-0 Colorado as we drop the puck on period number 2. And a puck will deflect off the face-off as it's played up the right wing boards, out of play. Goals there in the first period for Sheldon Dries, Michael Jolie, Shane Bowers, and Martin Couts. Jolie's goal coming on the power play. The other three even strength. The scoring started 29 seconds into the game when Dries lit the lamp for his 14th goal of the season. Eagles out shooting the Roadrunners 13-5. In the opening 20 minutes of play, Kevin McLeod joined by Les Borsham. Borsham, that was almost a picture-perfect first period for the Eagles.
Yeah, so prepared to play, came out, moving their feet mentally, great passes, mentally aware, and defensively very sound. So good job getting that power play goal as well, but just a lot of good things. You just kind of, you can see the confidence in the team really building. They've really worked to gain that and worked hard on their power play as well, and that's continue to improve here as well. And that's going to be critical going down the line here.
Well, thanks to Drew Galliard, brought us at Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers first intermission report. Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, 5 locations in northern Colorado and also in Laramie. Faceoff will come to the left of Adam Werner. Roadrunners have utilized 2 goaltenders here tonight. Brandon Halverson got the start, gave up 3 goals on 9 shots. He had 14 minutes, 23 seconds of action. Then it was Tyler Parks coming in. He gave up 1 goal on 4 shots in the remaining 5:37 of the first period. Parks in net right now. A guy who was called up yesterday from the Rapid City Rush of the ECHL. Colorado sent this one back in deep. Behind the net, Condra with it. Steers it near side wall. Back behind the cage once more. Condra rotates around. Plays it up high. Rosen one time blitzes high of the target. To the near side, McDonald flings it back in along the inboards. O'Connor after it near side wall. Sprung upstairs and chipped back down. It's going to be angled back deep into the Colorado zone. Foot race back for it. This will be icing against Tucson with 19:07 left here, second period. That is the AHL affiliates of the Colorado Avalanche. Your Eagles are feeding future stars to the NHL. Tonight we take a quick look at Avalanche draft pick current Eagle Martin Couts in the Nutrient Feeding the Future profile. Nutrient, an agricultural leader focused on helping meet growers' needs around the world. Nutrient, feeding the future. Couts scoring his 3rd goal of the season there in that first period. Goals in 3 of his last 6. And, boy, that's a guy that missed about a month with a concussion here this year. And obviously missed some time last year. He's only 20 years old. And, boy, you saw that wrister that he buried. That was an NHL shot.
Yeah, slow start and a little injury bug there, unfortunately, for Martin Couts. But, yeah, you're right. Just the skill, that shot he has, that is a weapon out there. And if he can find the ice, work hard to do that, he's going to have a lot of success in his career.
Tynan will play it back in behind the cage. Picked up there by Mayo. He'll flood it wide side wall, but it's intercepted. Put it in front. Quick shot deflected. Never got through. Big hit laid on Condra behind the cage. Wide side boards intercepted this time by Magna. Stripped free and brought back in. Michael Bunting zings it across. Deneen, a shot and a nice save there by Adam Werner, who goes down, kicks out that left leg pass, seals it off. 18:21 left, second period. Well, you know, these are interesting situations for both clubs. For Colorado, as we talked about, just about a perfect first period. You build a 4-0 lead, but it's a 60-minute game. And you know that this is a very talented team that, as we had mentioned, leads the AHL with 25 wins on the year, the Tucson Roadrunners. But if you're Tucson, it's never a fun thing to be down 4-0 after the first period on the road.
Yeah, especially in the BC. I mean, the home ice advantage here, altitude, just the environment here. It is a mountain right now for Tucson to climb back up and get into this game, but they're going to slowly try to chip away. And like you said, you can't take your foot off that gas of the Colorado Eagles right now.
Roadrunners will chuck this in deep. Holds after it. Near side hash moves it along now from Magna. Go cross ice. Couch brings it in. Drives down left wing side. Throws on the brakes. Now centers it near side. Jumps off the skates of Jolie. Back the other direction at transition, but intercepted nicely by Martin Couch. Plays it off the board. Scooped up, and Russo zips it ahead now for Steenbergen. And a knock around in between the circles. Hancock not able to field that one, and Colorado will reset in their own zone. Dan Renouf with it on his tape. Tries to move it up the wall. It hits somebody on that Tucson bench. Drops back down on the ice. And the faceoff will come down to the Colorado zone. And learning more about what happened with the game that was forfeited tonight down in Texas between the Toronto Marlies and the Texas Stars. Marlies forfeited that game. What happened was prior to that game, assistant coach for the Toronto Marlies, Rob Davison, he experienced a medical emergency in the visitors' dressing room. Was transported to the hospital, and happened in front of the players and the staff, this medical emergency, and they consulted with the team and all the management and said, you know what, it's the right thing to do is to go to the hospital and check on Davison and be with him.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, and our best wishes out to Davis and a speedy recovery.
No question about it. As now Werner back behind the net. So we'll deal it up the wide side. Carries out to neutral ice. Punched ahead. It's going to roll on its edge to the near side corner. Stop there by Werner. He'll drop it off for Rosen. Slices behind the cage and pushed up near side. Shvirev with it now. 3-on-2 developing. Right wing board. Shvirev high slot. Drops it. Firing. Just deflects. It goes high as McDonald, the trailer. Got a great look there. And now Martin and Shvirev doing a little jawing after the play. And one thing that Colorado has done a nice job of here, Borsch, is developing looks onto the net in transition. In this game, they have just done a fantastic job of that.
Yeah, they put Tucson defenders on their heels, attacking that blue line with all sorts of speed, all sorts of support, but just great puck decisions with their pass, making that and making the lanes and finding the seams. Just a fantastic job by the whole Eagles team.
Face off in the Roadrunners zone. Swept up the near side by Greer. Right point, McDonald trying to smash it down, stripped away, and now here come the Roadrunners. Burke left wing side fires, and a great save of the blocker there by Werner. It'll deflect up out of play. And, you talk about opportunities in transition, just like that. Tucson snagging a puck out of neutral and driving down the ice for a 2-on-1.
Yeah, big Jacob McDonald pinching, playing defense tonight, and pinches, and he lost another edge, goes down, which kind of caused that outman situation for Tucson. So you're right, the ice might be a little banged up from all the events that have been in here so far.
Face-off controlled by the Roadrunners. Rink-wide pass. Hops away from Mayo. And well played by Greer as it jumps back out to center ice. Got the stick down in front of it. Tucson regroups back deep in their own zone. Mealy with it now. Gets to the red line. He belted in. Carries around to the near side of hash. Picked off. Bowers threads it forward. Now drives up with it. Sends it left wing side. Drop pass. Rosen brings it in with speed. He'll leave it. Greer fires. Deflected. Gets his own rebound. And the shot goes wide of the net. Scoop back up near side. Burke trots out through center ice. Drops it off Mealy. Down the left wing boards. Mealy into the corner now. Backdoor look. Shot. Save. Popped up in the air. Eagles grab it. Bowers hands it right wing side for Tynan. Goes off the skates and brought in. Delayed offside. So Davis can take away possession as he starts to motor forward. Up the right wing boards. Tynan chucks it ahead. Glove back down though by the Roadrunners is Sorry Arby. Stick handle back into his own zone. 15:50 left, second period. 4-0 Colorado. Bunting left wing side winds. Fires. Kick save by Werner. O'Connor moves it forward just down to the reach of Condra. He'll drive forward, but slapped away the last second by Russo. That was very close to being a 2-on-1 right there for Colorado. Leonard pass down the wall. Taken right back by Davis. He'll move it ahead for Tynan outside the neutral ice. Grab there. Here comes O'Connor into the zone. Right wing circle. Darts in. Wraps around. Now brings it all the way. Sends it up high. Enough with it near side. Collected. Condra sends it back door and knifed away. Bunting driving the other direction. 2-on-2 rush into the zone. He comes. Bunting feeds it right wing side for Russo. Fires. Save made by Werner. Eagles will grab it. Here they come. They got numbers. They got 2-on-1. Here comes Magna driving in left wing side. Cross ice. Shot. Scores! Bing, bang, boom. Wow. Eric Condra. And Colorado stretches its lead to 5-0. 15:01 left in the second period.
Oh, what a beautiful pass to Condor, streaking down the middle of the ice. And God, did he get that upstairs in a hurry. Cheddar, pure cheddar. Condor with the goal.
Eric Condra, what a finish right there, bar down, as he's got a 2-point night now, a goal and an assist. Jason Megna, he'll get a helper on that one, and that was a beautiful setup pass, his 9th assist, 20th point of the season. And Colorado up 5-0. Here comes Alt, gloves it down, brings it in right wing side, he'll feed it deep. Stopped behind the net there by Park, slung it wide side wall, rattles around, back into the corner, taken away by Tucson, and Roadrunners out to neutral ice. To the near side, Steve Bergen stripped to the puck nicely by Rosen. Going to be angled out to neutral, collected by Hudson Fashing. Goes across the width of the ice as he brings it in the zone and feeds it off the glass with a backhand. Behind the net, settled by Rosen, he'll feed it through the trapezoid, Alt with it on the other end, along for Count and out to neutral. Forward now for Jolie, moves it on, Count brings it in, and just had to weave his way through a gauntlet of Roadrunners. Puck came loose in the process. So he hoisted down the left wing corner as now the Roadrunners making changes. Colorado 5 goals on 14 shots in this hockey game. Schreier, head of steam, will dump it in. Picked up by Campbell in the right wing corner. Knocked down, trying to stay with it, rides up into the air and brought back out to center ice. Picked away, Schreier with it once more, deals it ahead. Henry into the zone, right wing circle, fires, deflects off a body. That time it went glancing off the gear of Mayo and out of play. We're going to whistle there. We're going to media timeout. Eric Condra, his 10th goal of the season from Jason Megna. And the Eagles now up 5-0 on the Roadrunners. 13:48 left in the second period here on 92.9, The Bear.
Lost income due to the coronavirus pandemic? Air Comfort is hiring in the Fort Collins and Denver areas. Apply online today at aircomfortcolorado.com/culture and click on Join Our Team.
Nothing Colorado. Second period of play here at the Budweiser Event Center. Eric Condra, the latest goal scorer. 13:40 left in period number 2. Roadrunners outside their own zone. Delayed penalty coming against Colorado to be touched by Shrirev. And Nick Henry going off for hooking. First National Bank, the official bank of your Colorado Eagles. Get your exclusive Colorado Eagles Visa debit card. Get it free with any checking account at First National Bank. Show your team spirit everywhere you go. Visit fnbo.com or stop by any Front Range First National Bank location. Member FDIC. And, Boris, you know this, I could be wrong, but it feels a lot like that Manitoba game. Last time Colorado threw on these alternate third jerseys, put up 10 goals against the Moose. And here they are, 5-0, 13:33 left second period, but about to go for the first time on the Nelson's Auto Tech penalty kill.
Yeah, and that's one way Tucson can crawl back in. Obviously, really good power play coming in tonight. They're ranked 13th in the entire league, but a lot of weapons on it, so you want to keep your feet moving, avoid taking penalties like that, reaching with your stick.
Face off one by Tucson, wide side, tipped away nicely by Campbell, driving after it, Dries. Couldn't quite drag it out as Burke steered it away. Back comes Tucson into the zone, wide side boards, Hancock. Play it back up on, make that Peterson, dish near side, Bennett creeps in, fires, save, rebound, chopped it! Still loose on the leg pad of Werner, sealed up there, and still waiting for the referee to blow the whistle. My goodness. And Mark Alt will take a long look at the referee and say, hey, what took you so long?
That was ridiculous right there. I mean, that's where stuff happens in front of the net if a guy's banging away at your goalie like that, continuously. Back and forth, but yeah, he waited to call that one down and blow that whistle.
1 minute, 30 seconds left on the power play for Tucson. Eagles up 5-0. 13:02 to play here in the second period. Goals for Dries, Jolie, Bowers, Counts, and Condra. Multi-point nights for Dries, Bowers, and Condra. Eagles will win the draw. Lindholm spins, fires, and sends it on its edge all the way down the ice. O'Connor's going to force the issue as Parks way out of his net in the corner to play it. He'll swing it behind the cage to the near side wall for Burke. Nearly turned over again is now Tynan going working on that forecheck. Tucson able to get away from that pressure. They'll regroup back in their own zone to the near side. Now through center ice. Braden Burke drives the zone. Left wing side. Tries to center it. Pops back onto his stick. He'll move it up left point. Across the ice. Looking for a shot. Losing an edge, though, was Peterson. Puck spills in behind the net and up the near side wall. It will roll. Burke with it there. Again to the blue line. Back down the half wall. Burke slings it up high. Peterson. Big drive. Hit the post. Into the near side it comes. Grabbed again by Braden Burke. Centers it. Shot. Good save there by Werner. Seaberg and the offering from just inside the left wing circle. 39 left to the power play. 5-0 Colorado.
Hank Lucy, when you're playing hard, working hard, hustling, you get the breaks as well. And right there, pretty nasty shot. And Werner kisses the post. I think he might have got a bit of it and it went off the post, but Tucson finding the seams with some high percentage scoring chances.
Face off to the right of Werner. Picked up Rosen, threads it to the trapezoid. Count will settle it, take his time, and fire it 200 feet down the ice. Stopped behind the net by Tyler Parks. He's also a big netminder, 6'6", 230.
Yeah, they're all huge now. Gluzy almost half the time the biggest player on the team.
Mealy brings it in. He'll drop it left wing boards, rocket it around to the wide side. Renouf in after it, jumps up into the air. He'll pick it up, gets challenged into the corner by Chaput. Kicks around, diving effort by Count. Will punch it outside the zone. 4 left in the power play. Russo behind his net will drop it off. Back onto the ice comes Henry, and a great kill for Colorado. 11:27 remaining, second period, 5-0 in favor of the Eagles. They dumped in once more. Werner to play it near side. Runs around as Henry will pick it up. Crashed into by Hancock. Turned over and blitzed back down in deep by Camden. Powers trying to leave it out for Renouf. Stolen away. Launched in behind the cage once again. Plucked loose. Rosen punches it off the glass. Going to drop back to that blue line where Camden on top of it. Circles back behind the net to Parks. Fresh up for the ACHL. The Rapid City Rush. Now handed back as it was intercepted by Greer. Losing the handle in turn, though, was Bowers. Driving right wing side. Fed in deep. Klima. Upstairs he goes with it for Ness, and he'll turn that puck over. Scooped up. Greer with it. Chucks it in from the red line. Scampers after it as it snapped rink wide for Deneen. Fed ahead and out through center ice. Klima with it. Darts down left wing side, hands it back. Hancock long shot, blocker save, and it will jump up over the glass and out of play with 10:27 left here in the second period. Kelly Klima, the son of one-time NHLer Peter Klima.
Yeah, that guy is a legend. Half because of the bucket and the helmet he wore, but Peter Klima was a great hockey player for the Oilers. A couple teams in the NHL. His son out here, obviously, having some success in his career as well.
Kelly Klima, 22 years old, 4 goals this year in 11 games with Tucson. Spent a little time with Rapid City in the ECHL this year. Face off to the right of Werner. Won by Tucson. Fashing sends it high. Sorry, Arby's shot blocked down. Stays with it, though. Up high. Big blast and a glove save by Werner. Stepping into that from the point was Hudson Fashing, who's been good this year against Colorado. 2 goals in 4 games against the Eagles coming into tonight.
Yeah, another good job in front of Werner, though. If he's going to see it tonight, I believe Adam Werner's going to be up to the task and make the saves. If the Eagles continue to clear the front of the net for him, let him see those shots, get the sticks out of the way, get players out of the way.
Face-off won by Tucson. Rolls to the near side. Grabbed there. Fired towards the net. It's going to be deflected, and it trickles into the left wing corner. Taken away by Davis. Circles behind his netminder. He'll leave it for Eric Condra. Flops it high into the air and rolls back into the Roadrunner zone. Sorry, Arby, first one there. Snaps it ahead. Now a little drop pass and some pace coming the other way for the Roadrunners. On the near side, too far behind Ness, who will get there and slugs it in deep. Carries around to the wide side hash. Condra trying to drop it off. Turned over. Chaput run into. He will lose the handle. And Condra right back the other direction he goes. Into the zone. Eric Condra. And it poked away. And it comes in offsides. We'll get a whistle there. 9:42 left. Here in the second period. 5-0 Colorado. Hey, join the Wendy's Colorado Eagles Kids Club for the 2019-2020 season. Get a cool kids jersey and the chance to pick up Chuck-a-Pucks at intermission. Get it all for just one low price. Online registration still open under the Fan Zone page at ColoradoEagles.com. Kevin McClure, Les Borshheim with you here from the Budweiser Event Center. Drew Galliard producing tonight's broadcast back in the 92.9 of Air Studios. Eagles jumped out to a 4-0 lead in the first. They've added one here in the second. Cross-ice pass one time from Henry. Blockered away by Parks. Good setup there, but back comes Tucson to the near side. Brought in Mealy, loads, fires, and that deflected. Rolled up off a stick and high the target. Back for Mealy in the right wing corner. Centers it. Good lift to the stick by Campbell as he cancels out a chance for Martin. But the puck gobbled right back by the Roadrunners. Backdoor feed. Hops away from Burke. He'll spin. He'll fire. It's deflected and it bounces back up. Top of the wide circle. Guided into the right wing corner once more. Campbell trying to free it up, but blitz back down the wall. Eagles finally bounce it loose. Now Altz, backhand near side. Shvirev loads up at the red line, trying to go cross ice. It ricochets off of John Martin and deep into the Tucson end. 8:47 left here in the second period. It's a 5-0 Colorado lead. 5 different goal scorers. Near side stripped away. Here comes Rosen driving in right wing circle. Rosen fires. Glances off the glove and goes wide. Parks got a piece of it there. Rosen will pick it back up as it carries to the right point once more. Feeds it left wing boards. McDonald a shot. Blocker save. Rebound. Counter blast. Sent it rocketing high once again. Eagles peppering some shots the way of Tyler Parks. Colorado will reset back in its own zone. McDonald out through neutral ice. Crosses the red line. Now brings it into the attacking end. Feeds it wide side. Megna. On now for Count, left wing circle, spins, trying to send it up high, and ricochets out to neutral. Well played there by Kevin Davis, who kicked it back onto his tape. He'll leave it for Count, zips it just high of the crossbar of Werner, and out to neutral ice as it's feathered in the right wing corner.
Buzz in the tower.
Yeah, Colorado intercepted again out at neutral. To the right wing board, Jolie kicks off his skates and spills down into the corner. Reverse and near side, Davis grabs it, he'll fire it in. The left wing hash. Jolie, first one there. Tied up, stays with it, tries to center it. Pinballs around, stays in the zone. Left wing side, play it in tight. Jumps away, Gross will get there. He'll pelt it back the other direction, but it's going to carry into the bench area. 7:29 left, second period. We'll get a whistle to face off back in the Tucson zone. Shots 17-13 in favor of Colorado, with the Eagles 5 goals on those 17 shots.
Man, the Eagles are playing really good defense, especially in that neutral zone. Tucson cannot find any traction on their transition game. The Eagles' anticipation, their positioning, and their good sticks, and just doing a fantastic job defensively tonight.
Face off to the right of Parks. Back behind the nets. Deneen will flush it around to the near side. Davis loads, fires it wide of the nets. Back behind the cage it goes. Greer trying to win it away from Dyson Mayo. Bowers joins the effort. Still loose in the corner. Falls underneath one of those bodies and kicked loose to the near side and will carry. Kleba on top of it. Dries trying to work it away from him. Zipped ahead and now out to neutral ice. Drop pass. Hancock finds a man there cutting. Quick shot. Save made. Rebound going to be taken away by Greer. What a chance there. Spears with the offering. This will be chucked into the right wing corner by Greer. Drop back behind the net. Wrench free. Greer doing a good job. Strips the puck away and sends it high for Alt. Right back down behind the cage. Tynan with it. Circles behind, puts it in front, fanned on, grabbed, Alt, fires, save, rebound, paddled up into the air, drops behind the net, Tynan, chopped it out of midair. Still loose, Kleba, centered, but nobody home. All the way back to the nets of Werner, and he'll bump it along to the near side from the red line. Dumped to the left wing corner by the captain, Mark Alt. Condra, he'll slice in, grab it, get a shot off, and it's ripped away with a glove hand there by Parks. One of those rare goaltenders. Horseshoe catches with the right hand.
You know, that is, I don't think I would ever notice if the goalie did, but yeah, when you're coming down, obviously, it makes a little bit of difference if your head's up on that. A little different style as well, being that opposite way catching the puck.
6:12 left here in the second, 5-0 Colorado. Condra already 1 goal, 1 assist on the night. Eagles win the draw again, the offensive zone. It's going to be fired in by Renouf. Rims around to the near side. Taken away by Tucson and bumped out to center ice. Intercepted. Renouf back with it. He'll flush it down left wing side. Rolls back behind the cage. Connor working on his man. Loosen up for Chaput. Trying to shake off pressure. Well applied there by Condra as the puck carries just over the blue line. Darting back into his own zone is tight, and he'll move it ahead with a backhand pass. Finds O'Connor. Drop it off one more time. This time Mark Alt sets up shop back in his own end. 5:38 left here in the second. Eagles with the big lead here at home. Alt onward now. Right wing boards for Condra. Cross ice grab. Renouf skates in, fires, and kicked away by Parks. Condra will dump it deep once more. Intercepted. Russo jumps in front of it, but has his pocket picked from behind. Shrirev weaves his way in, gets a shot off. Save made, rebound, and turned aside once more. Eric Condra sniffing around the nets. Campbell pokes it into the corner. Mashing down on his man. Shrirev there as Colorado trying to loosen that puck up. Kicks around to the corner once again. Shrirev near side circle. Fires, save, rebound. Just goes wide. Campbell the one with that second opportunity. Now Henry with it. Brings it upstairs, top of the near side circle, weaves his way, high slot, drops it off, Rosen with it. Plays it right point for Shrirev. Backdoor look, shot, put it in front, just goes through the wickets of Campbell, who was stationed in front. Henry, right idea, just couldn't connect the dots. And finally, the Roadrunners get it out. They're looking for wholesale changes. Colorado had them bogged down. Whoa. Oh, boy, and then Rosen gets up in and no call.
Come on.
Back comes Tucson. Mealy hands it. Martin blast. Glove save. Held on to there by Werner. And Rosen not happy with the referee.
Oh, rightfully so. That's a dangerous play. Knee on knee right there, Gluzzi.
Media timeout. 5-0 Colorado. 4.5 left of the second. Here on 92.9 The Bear.
Get the best seats for the best price with Colorado Eagles season tickets. Enjoy the rich tradition of Eagles hockey and secure your seat to every Colorado Eagles hockey game. You won't want to miss a single minute of Colorado Eagles hockey. Call 970-686-7468 and place your deposit today.
Face off in the Colorado zone. Eagles with goals from Tries, Jolie, Bowers, Count, and Condra. Carries out to center ice. Scooped up and rocketed in by Sorry Arvey. Hits off the linesman. Going to be grabbed near side by Martin. Crunched into the wall there by Alt. Pushed up the boards and intercepted. Ness snaps it across. Gross to the right wing boards. Braden Berg spins around now, brings it up high slot. Count will angle over. Push to the near side. Goes down, does Burke. Lost an edge. And he'll fire it back in. The right wing boards, Mealy. Slugs it in deep once more. Centering feed. Poke checked away. And Burke and Mealy after it into the corner. Megna will go to work there as he pushes Burke up against the wall. Starts popping away in his skates. Lindholm there as it finally runs loose. And now Jolie will snap it onward. Finds Count into the zone. He goes down the left wing side. Count fires. Deflected, just went wide. Heavy shot. Rebound picked up in the right wing corner. Jolie plays it up high. Jumps the blue line. Run off with it. Knocked around, but he'll settle himself and fire it back down in deep. And boy, just a couple of steps and he separated himself from everybody there. Boy, she did. Martin Count as his puck going to come in hot into the stance, and well played by the fan there on the near side.
Yeah, and that's what he brings. Just quick strike offense. He can make you pay. If you make a mistake, a turnover, and right there, you're right. Gets a little bit of room, but just turned on the Jets. Quick feet, and just a quick snapper that I think got deflected before it hit the net.
Face off right at center ice. Dan Renouf will snag it back in his own zone. Plays it over to the near side. Kevin Davis bashes it forward. Delayed offsides allows Davis to pick it up once more. Rink wide pass for his defensive partner, Dan Renouf, and this one will jump off a stick and back out of play once more. Again, it's fireworks night here at the Budweiser Event Center. I invite you to join us immediately following tonight's game for Northern Colorado's largest outdoor wintertime fireworks display. You can watch from your car or go just outside the main entrance of the BEC. And big thanks to Mountain Dew for their support of fireworks night at the Colorado Eagles. Colorado will chip it in deep. Greer in after it, right wing corner. Collides into Mayo. They'll both spill down as Sheldon Dries comes in. He's tangled up there with Bo Bennett. Trying to kick it free. Shane Bowers bulldogging his way in there as well. Played getting a little physical in that corner. As the battle for this puck continues as we approach 2.5 left. Bowers cuts in, had his stick lifted as he just made his way towards the side of the cage where he's looking to put a shot on net. Instead, here comes Bennett. Drop pass. Dineen fires wide of the cage. Rebound picked up by Cam Dineen. Circles behind the net of Werner. The near side, he'll drop it on the cycle. Bennett with it on his tape. Sends it high. Dineen, one-time blast. Save made. Rebound picked up. Peterson fires it high. Werner was down on the ice, and there may have been a stick put in front of Peterson's that sent it high of the target. Put it in tight. Bennett. Poke checked away with a backhand. Puck still free. Renouf after it. He'll settle it and angle it outside to neutral ice once more. 1:52 remaining here in the second. I'm sure if you're Tucson, you're thinking, boy, we can't buy a goal here.
Yeah, that's a wide open net for Bennett.
Eagles back into the zone, 2-on-2. It's dumped in by O'Connor. Fed behind the net, take it away. Tynan spins, looks back door. Intercepted by Russo. Grab again now, Condra backdoor feed for Tynan this time. And that one went off the heel of the stick, and it's gobbled up with a glove hand by Tyler Parks. Well, Eagles fans, be sure to visit Fuzzy's Taco Shop, located just east of the BEC. Fuzzy's, great place to hang out with friends or the family. Faceoff will come to the right of Tyler Parks. Came into this game 14 minutes, 23 seconds into the first. After Brandon Halverson gave up 3 goals on 9 shots. Parks has given up 2 goals on 11. Eagles will punch it into that Tucson zone. Rescued away by the Roadrunners, and out to neutral ice it goes. Deflected up high, hits off the top of the glass and drops back in. Right wing side, here comes Tynan cutting in between the circles. Pirouettes, looks up high, sends it one time, faked there, and stripped away. McDonald was the one that was looking to step into that and just lost the handle on it. Launched forward, here comes Condra back in the zone, down the right wing side, bottom of the circle. Quick shot, rises up, may have gone up near the head of Parks, and distracted away as Colorado trying to keep this alive. It's going to be guided out to neutral. Settled by McDonald as he skates backwards into his own zone. Lost the handle on it. He'll regather. Snap and rink wide for Callie Rosen. Long stretch pass. Played out of midair by Henry. He'll chase after it. Deep into the zone it goes, and you're still seeing guys blowing out wheels left, right, and center pushing.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Might be some ice conditions.
Here comes Campbell, right wing circle, loads, fires. Save made by Parks. It's going to ricochet off his pads and up over the glass. Out of play with 22 seconds left here in the second period. Colorado put up 4 goals in the first. They've added 1 here in the second period.
Yeah, shots relatively even. 22 for the Eagles, Tucson with 18, but the quality of chances, Kevin, definitely Eagles lead that.
On to the left of Parks. Tyler Parks, undrafted. Spent some time in the SPHL with Evansville and Peoria. Stints in the ECHL with Elmira, Reading, and the Florida Everblades. That in the 17-18 season, which, Bush, who won the Kelly Cup that year against Florida?
I think that would have been Colorado Eagles.
That's correct. Eagles will dump it back behind the net to the near side. Shreerev lunging out, couldn't get to it. Back come the Roadrunners. 10 seconds left as they storm the near side. Martin fires, kick save to the near side boards. It goes. Campbell up with it. Last 3 seconds will begin to tick down. There they go, and that's going to do it for the second period. As the Eagles will add another goal to their tally. And as we played 40 minutes here at the Budweiser Event Center, and after 2, it's Colorado 5, Tucson nothing. You're on 92.9 The Bear.
Otter Shop in Old Town Fort Collins is now open for curbside pickup. Get your favorite OtterBox products, including tumblers, coolers, and cases, as well as refunds and warranties at Otter Shop from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Curbside pickup available by appointment only. Call 970-825-5650. Be a part of the excitement and renew your Colorado Eagles season tickets today. Text RENEW to 970-686-7468, and we'll send you more information and help walk you through the process. With our flexible payment plans and no money down, it's the perfect time to secure your seats.
Hey Eagles fans, just wanted to wish a special happy Mother's Day to all the awesome moms out there. Thank you guys for everything you do for us.
You can love your job and enhance your HVAC career at Air Comfort. There's always hours available to work during this difficult time, so you'll never have to worry about providing for your family. To learn more about their culture or to join the team, visit aircomfortcolorado.com/culture and click on Join Our Team.
Hey, Eagles Country, it's your buddy Big Rob. I am definitely missing you guys. Thank you so much for joining us for Family Game Night tonight. We ask that you stay home and stay healthy. Yes, stay home and stay healthy until we can be together again. Now, stay tuned, Eagles fans, because the third period starts now. Let's go, Eagles!
5-0 Colorado all over Tucson in the opening 40 minutes here at the Budweiser Event Center as we drop the puck on the third period of action. Goals for Dries, Jolie, Bowers, Count, and Condra. Eagles moving right to left on your radio down in Tucson. Lassos at free back in their own zone. They'll launch it ahead, glove down, run up with it. Fires it ahead, looking for Bowers. Spills back into that Tucson. And Gross up with it now for the Roadrunners. Dropped off now. Aaron Ness. Angle pass down the left wing boards. Burke into the zone. Cross-eye speed came in offsides. We'll get a whistle there. So far, a goal and 2 assists for Sheldon Dries. Goal and an assist for Shane Bowers. 1 goal, 1 assist also for Eric Condra. Goals, as we had mentioned, for Martin Counts and Michael Jolie. 1 assist on the nights for Dan Renuff, Jason Megna, A.J. Greer, and Jacob McDonald. Shots on goal, 22-19 in favor of Colorado, but Tucson, the better number in the second, 14-9. Eagles are 1 for 2 on the power play. Roadrunners 0 for 1. Sold out crowd, 5,289 plus. Here on a Friday night at the Budweiser Event Center. Eagles riding an 11-game point streak coming into tonight. Winners in 8 of their last 9 games. Colorado tracked down a bouncing puck back in their own zone. Here they come the other direction, 3-on-3. Ahead for Tynan, right wing side. Lost the handle. It'll be chipped out to neutral. Tracked back down to the near side and scraped free by Michael Bunting. Got his pocket picked. Funnel free for Logan O'Connor. Lofts it high into the air. Condra hands it across and launched in by Tynan. Here comes O'Connor, weaves his way in. Now peels back near side, got a trailer, finds him. Magna drop pass and poked away. Trying to serve it up for Jolie between the circles. Unselfish play there for Jason Magna, who had himself a pretty good look himself. Quick shot save made. Well, what an opportunity. I believe that was Martin Count to that pile of bodies. Get that shot off. Chip free, collected by Hudson Fashing. We'll skate out to neutral ice. The Eagles will steal it away and send it in. Mayo with it once more. Just underway in the third, 18-20 remaining. 5-0 Colorado. Brought back into the Eagles zone and sticked free, this time by Anton Lindholm. Challenged Megna. Snaps it across. It'll be guided down the right wing boards by Count, who heads off for a change. Down the right wing side, Fashing again into the Colorado zone. Gets around Campbell, darts in front, backhand shot, save made, rebound collected. Mark Alt with it, sent it ahead. Held on to nicely by Schreiber. Challenged on the near side of the red line, feeds it along, hops into the Tucson zone. Parks will slow it up side of the cage. Tyler Parks did not get the start tonight. That was Brandon Halverson, who was chased after giving up 3 goals on 9 shots in 14 minutes, 23 seconds of action.
Yeah, Tucson, a little bit of the situation in net with call-ups to the Phoenix, the big club.
Back come the Tucson Roadrunners, and a shot for Spears going to be kicked away with the right leg pad of Werner. Rebound fielded nicely by Alt. Plays it ahead now to center ice. Here comes Shrirev. Rockets it in. Rims around wide side. Greer after it, but took an odd bounce. It'll be right onto the tape of Klima. Sends it forward. Shot into the glove. In and out. Dropped off. Rosen will snap it up right in front of his netminder. Adam Werner getting his 3rd straight start here tonight. Greer with it. Crosses the red line down the left wing side. Throws it off the wall. Chases after it. Along the inboards. Goes hard into Aaron Ness. Down to the near side. Bowers working away on Andy Mealy. Swept free to the wide side. Ness up with it. Spin this one out to neutral. Glove down. McDonald with it. Two sticks will come together. Puck goes up into the air, and it'll be gloved right back down by Shane Bowers. Dips into his own zone, and the Eagles will reset from their own end. A.J. Greer with it. Snaps it along left wing side. Area pass. Rolls to the bomb, and a save made there by Parks. He'll hold on. Tyler Parks, a guy who has spent time not on the ECHL, Borshi, but in the SPHL. You do not see a lot of guys get to the American Hockey League from the SPHL. That's not a shot at the SPHL. That's just the numbers and how they've bore out over the course of those two leagues coexisting.
Yeah, everyone has their different path to the AHL or to the NHL. Look at Pavel Francouz and the path he took to the NHL, and doing a fantastic job at it up at that level.
Eagles with the face-off, sent it across one time. Lindholm goes wide to the short side post, picked up by Deneen. Into the corner, grounded into O'Connor, forced the turnover. Condra plays it back for Tynan on the wide side wall. Kicked loose. Bo Bennett up with it. Spins it around the near side. O'Connor hustling over. Into the near side corner and back behind the net of Parks. Work to the wide side wall. It chipped out through center. It's going to go all the way down the ice. This will be icing against Tucson. Egal's Ice Crew, powered by Iron Mountain Collision Repair. No job is too big or too small. They do anything from semi-repair to passenger cars, trucks, and hail damage repair. Iron Mountain Collision Repair. Well, what becomes critical here, Boris, in a game where you got that 5-goal lead? You're going to face the same team tomorrow night. And there's 15:53 remaining here.
Yeah, he really set the tone of the game. I mean, and how this two-game set's going to go here. You want to finish off in the same way, just persistent forecheck, hard on the puck, taking care of the details of the game, good line changes, winning face-offs, good passes, and continue on here and finish hard in this last 20.
Parks behind his net will stop it. Leave it for defenseman Dyson Mayo, who leads the American Hockey League at plus-minus, played at a +24 all the year. Right wing side now. Peterson enters the zone. He'll go cross-ice shot, kicked away by Werner. Rebound lands on the stick of Martin Couts. He's got a goal here tonight. His third of the season. Goals in 3 of his last 6 now for the second-year pro and first-round draft pick of the Colorado Avalanche back in 2018. Not quite 5 minutes gone here in the third period. Eagles dump it once more to the near side corner. Megna up with it. 2 hands it up the wall. Finds Jolie. He'll zip it back behind the cage once more. Counts after it. Send it up high. Alt with it. Slugs it across the blue line. Renouf loads, fires, deflects. It stopped there. Jolie got a tip on it. Parks went down the butterfly, able to take it away with the leg pads. 14:53 left in the third. 5-0 Colorado.
Renouf having a great game tonight, and right there gets a puck on the board. Sees Michael Jolie in the mid slot there at the stick. Shoots the puck so he can't get a tip on it. Great job by both players.
Well, they have made that change on the goal for Michael Jolie. Tynan gets the primary assist. Dry's the secondary, so Dry's still a 3.9 cooking right now. A goal and 2 assists. Face-off won by Tucson. Backed along the wide side. Out to center ice. Bodies collide. Puck rolls free. Eagles after it. Alt picks it up, and he'll chip it in with a backhand. Behind the net goes Robbie Russo. Floods it along to the wide side. Boards picked up. Fed across. Sorry, Arby with it. Drives in right wing side. Looking for a shot. Came in offsides. Say that Chaput was ahead of that play. Faceoff comes outside the zone. 14:32 left here in the third. Well, the Eagles pick 3-packs on sale now. Gives you access to some of the best games in the new year. Choose 3 Eagles home games in January or February and receive an Eagles t-shirt. You get it all starting at just $57 per seat. Pick 3-packs available online at ColoradoEagles.com or the OCR box office inside the BEC. Now down in Denver, the Pepsi Center, Avalanche and Penguins tied at 2 midway through the third. Colorado back to fetch in their own zone. Alt with it on his tape. Speeds around and moves it along for Colin Campbell. Sent it ahead, but didn't get good wood on that as it's taken away by Spears. To the right wing circle he goes. Loads, fires, save made, and a rebound grab neatly there by Alt. Plays it ahead by Shvirev as he'll send it in. Gross after it, swipes it up the near side. Finds Hancock on the other side of that pass. Moves along, and a penalty coming up here. We'll get a whistle. 13:59 left here in the third period. High stick is going to be the call. And I believe it's Aaron Ness that's going to get hit for this. Yes, it is. So the Eagles already up 5-0. About to go back on the power play when we return from this media timeout. 13:59 left in the third here on 92.9 The Bear. Otter Shop in Old Town Fort Collins is now open for curbside pickup. Get your favorite OtterBox products, including tumblers, coolers, and cases, as well as refunds and warranties at Otter Shop from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Curbside pickup available by appointment only. Call 970-825-5650. 5-0 Colorado on top of the visiting Tucson Roadrunners. 13:59 left third period. Alongside Les Borshon, Kevin McClue with you. Eagles on the Subaru of Loveland power play. The third time here tonight, 1 for 2 already. They'll win the draw, the offensive zone. Tynan with it. Deals it upstairs, but jumps the blue line. Rosen's going to have to scurry back into his own zone to collect this puck. So Eagles will restart from 200 feet away, and here comes Rosen. Drops it behind him. TJ Tynan out through neutral ice, drives down right wing side. Into the zone he comes, tries to go cross ice. It's going to hit off a set of skates and jump the blue once more. And again, it's Rosen out through center ice. Hands it right wing side. Grabbed there by Condra. Fumbled with it. The puck comes free. Grabbed again by the Eagles. Rosen dips back in his own zone once again. Plays it ahead. Sheldon drives now. Down the left wing side for Michael Jolie. Down on a knee, able to stay with that play as it's set up and over the glass out of play. Faceoff will stay in the Tucson zone. 1:13 left as the Eagles will swamp out power play units.
Yeah, you want to see the continued work ethic on the power play. That's a big part of it. I mean, obviously the skill and the talent and the space you have, you try to take advantage, but you still have to work hard when you have the man advantage. So you don't want to mess with that continuing on here in this game.
Drawn to the right of Parks. Eagles win it once more. Count with it down the left wing side. He'll play it behind the net for Greer. Keeps it moving. Right wing boards Megna. Darts in, plays it high. McDonald with it there on the right point. He'll shuffle it down. Centering feet, bounce near side. Count with it, picks it up and peels back up the half wall. He'll play catch with McDonald. Counts into the corner. Greer near side. Smashed into. Puck rolls around wide side boards. Megna trying to play it up high. Got smacked away. And so he's sent down the ice. 44 left to the man advantage here for Colorado. 12:40 remaining in the third. It's a 5-0 Eagles lead. Dropped off in that Colorado zone. And now Jason Megna ahead left wing side for Greer. Brings it in. Greer bottom of the circle. Cuts in. Backdoor knocks around. Tries to stay with it into that corner on the right wing side. Stick free but chopped down. Grabbed by Chaput. He'll motor in, short-handed, left wing side. Chaput to the high slot, leaves it. Russo fires, save made, and held on to by Werner. 16 seconds left in Colorado's power play. 12:14 remaining here in the third.
That's another thing about the power play tonight for the Eagles. They're generating a lot off the rush when they're attacking the offensive zone on the transition game offense. Not only on the in-zone presence and puck possession, but off the transition and getting on the attack and having outman situations coming in on net.
Face-off controlled by Colorado. 13 left of the power play. Ness standing up for the penalty box. Out to neutral ice and cross ice it goes for Renouf. He'll bring it in the zone and dump it deep. Rims around to the wide side. Hash kick free. O'Connor with it. Spins it left wing boards for Renouf. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Renouf. Leave it on the cycle. Now Tynan with it on the near side. Plays it up high. Dan Renouf loads. Fires. Just went wide. Camped out in front was O'Connor. Braden Burke will corral that puck deep in his own zone. Throws it cross ice. Finds Gross and he'll keep it moving. Ahead for Martin. Top of the wide circle. Back for Gross. Long shot. Kick save made there. Nice stop through traffic by Werner. Out to center ice. Condra tripped down. Play rolls on. That's probably one you're not going to get. Up 5-0. Midway through the third period. Tynan now serves it over left wing side. Lindholm keeps it going forward. Chucked in deep. Bowers tearing in after it. Dyson Mayo first one there. Deneen also helping out. Swung to the wide side wall. Burke able to smash this one out through neutral. Icing waved off as Davis there to corral it back in his own zone. He'll swing it across. Then right back for Davis behind the end line. Looks for an outlet pass. Finds a man trotting out through center. Colin Campbell left wing boards. Campbell ducks past one man, cuts inside of the cage, tries to tuck it home, save made, rebound free. Shrirev, right wing corner, sends it up high. McDonald hands it over. Rosen winds, fires, blocked, and he'll send that rebound back down in tight. To that one really hurt Hancock. Still free on the near side. Bauer sends it up high, rolls it, cross ice. McDonald loads, fires, deflected wide of the cage to the near side boards. Set up and outside the zone, and Hancock wants to get off the ice. I don't blame him.
Yeah, Rosen stepped into that one big time, and Hancock took that off the ankle, I believe.
Yeah, he is holding that leg up in the air. So the Eagles reset back in their own zone. They'll lose possession, but now it could be reclaimed if a foot race can be won by Schwira, but angled away at the last second by Russo. Moved ahead up the right wing boards. Here comes Tucson. Bunting, cross ice feed, too hot to handle. Back on the Eagles in transition. No numbers, so they'll dump it in. Count after it on the left wing side. At the hash, tries to drop it off the boards. Plucked free by Bunting and out to center ice once more. Bunting into the zone, right wing side, slows up, waits for the cavalry to arrive as he'll leave it for Fashing, who sends it well wide to the short side post. Eagles after that loose puck. Count with it now. He'll drift further into his own zone, find some space for himself. 9:44 left, third period. 5-0 Colorado. 5 different goal scorers. Icing waved off as Colorado will zip it in, get some changes in the process. Shots on goal 27-25 in favor of Colorado. Eagles 1 for 3 tonight on the Subaru of Loveland power play as Jordan Gross will dump it in with a backhand from the red line. Werner plays the puck from behind the nets. Rejected back, but Davis there right on top of the crease. Trying to pry it free. He'll angle it through the trapezoid. Now Jolie and Lindholm after it on the near side. Jolie spins away from some pressure. Mealy comes in, joins in on that effort. Martin there as well. Roadrunners send it across that blue line. Centering feed. Burke a shot. Smacked away the last second. Great effort defensively there with the stick by Michael Jolie. Alleviating what would have been a great chance from between the circles. And then Jolie gets knocked down away from the puck. That probably would have been interference in a game that wasn't 5-0 with 8:50 left in the third. But that is the way it is right now with the reality of the score on the board. The face-off going to come back in that Colorado end. Hey, when you're looking for exceptional quality and service from your dry cleaner, look no further than Scotchy's Cleaners at Fort Collins and Windsor. Locally owned, family operated, Scotchy's Cleaners, proud partner of the Colorado Eagles. Face-off to the right of Adam Werner. Send it up high. Dyson Mayo down the left wing boards. Play back behind the nets. Davis after it. First one there gets drilled into the boards from behind. Up but not out. Bunting slides it across that blue line. Mayo shot. Looking for a tip in front. Never materialized. Jolie will pick it up. Guns it ahead out to center ice. Megna drops it back. Holt will slug this in. Make that Henry who will drop that behind the cage and peel off for a change. Fresh 5 coming on the ice for the Eagles. Deneen out to center ice. Finds a man there and Bunting. Puck will ricochet up into the air. Drop back on the wide side wall. Be fed in behind the nets of Werner. Slapped loose and now Rosen up with it for Colorado. Trying to spring some transition. He hands it across. McDonald ahead right wing side for O'Connor. Russo comes in. Steals that puck away. And it sailed up the near side wall. Trying to find Bo Bennett. Fights through some pressure. It slips in front of the bench. It's going to be carved in deep that time by Russo. Rosen after it. Drop it off for McDonald. In his own zone, he'll go rink wide. Looking for Tynan. Got tangled up. And Tynan still battling, trying to grab possession back as it's at that Tucson blue line. And here come the Roadrunners. Right wing side, Sorry Arby. Leave it for Klima in the right wing corner, trying to shake off the efforts of Mark Alt. Moves it up high. Gross with it. Sends it in deep one more time. Renouf will step in front, grab possession away. Hancock back out there. Good to see as he took the brunt of a slap shot from Rosen and was down on the ice for a little while, but back out there. 7:15 remaining, third period, 5-0 Colorado. They were up 4-0 after the first for the Eagles, added one more in the second. 5 different goal scorers for Colorado. Puck sent up the near side boards, got caught up on the body of the referee, and now Colorado's got a chance to try to fight it back in their possession. Hancock after it, stolen away. Greer with it. He gets tripped up, no call. Play it up high and swatted away at the last second. Boy, the Eagles are going to have to get hit by a car to get a call here in this third period, up 5-0.
You're right. You know how it goes when you're up this much and the referees, how they skew, how they call the game. But a couple times, a couple obvious penalties there.
Dries will track it down, but just on the other side of the blue line as he'll float it back for Anton Lindholm. Across the red line he goes, dumps it deep, heads off for a change. 6.5 left here in the third. Colorado still the big lead in this one. Scored 29 seconds into the game. Borussia, they have not looked back since.
No, just a fantastic start, and they haven't messed with the throttle at all. They've just continued on playing hard, making the right decisions too.
Here comes Shrirev, hands a right wing side. Campbell grabs it, tries to go cross ice. Henry fires, save made, rebound swept near side. Rosen keeps it alive left point. Tries to hand it across, hits off the back of the skates of Henry. Werner will come way out of his net and play it back behind his cage. Slugs it into the corner, rolls it after it, tips it up the boards. McDonald trying to loosen it free, he does. Shrirev with it, snaps it ahead. Campbell spin and fire it in. Boy, Colorado, the fourth line is doing exactly what you want. That's bringing you energy, taking care of themselves on the defensive side, back in their own zone as well.
Yeah, not a liability out there, and really playing well in the offensive zone, doing things right, grinding away, board battles, one-on-one, just finding ways to get to the front of the net.
5.5 left in the third. Puck dribbles back into the Roadrunners zone. Snapped up there by Ness. He'll weave his way out over that center ice logo and then skirt back into his own zone. Sends it ahead and steered in deep by Bennett. Werner stops it behind his cage. He'll hand it across for Alt. The right wing boards. Megna with it now. Charges out to center ice. He'll play it left wing side. Looking for Jolie. Bounces off his stick and into the left wing corner now behind the net for Dyson Mayo. Floods the right wing boards. Caribs out to center ice. Megna after it. Tangled up between a pair of Roadrunners. Megna trying to kick it back on his own tape, but taken away by Tucson. And Mayo with it. So we slip under 5 to play here in the third. Mayo skates in right wing side. He'll guide it into the corner. Sprung free. Davis keeps it moving wide side boards. Locked up there, and Kevin Davis lassos it loose one more time. Move it ahead for Jolie. Out to neutral ice. Glances off the stick of Logan O'Connor. It's going to spill deep, though, in the Tucson end. Camden ain't first one there. Pops it along for Sari Arby. Pushed off the glass. Intercepted now by Condra. Will backhand it in deep. Sari Arby, first one there. Snaps it up the near side. Walt Tynan corkscrews around trying to steal the puck away. Found Rosen. He'll send it the width of the ice. Nobody there on the other side. Shot back in the Colorado zone. 4:14 left here in the third. Turnover. Klima with it now. The left wing corner. Along the inboards he goes. Back behind the net. Klima. Poke check there. Comes free. TJ Tynan after it. Overskated it. Klima with it once more. Strip free again by Tynan. Good defensive effort there for TJ Tynan. There he comes in transition. Hands it off right wing side. Rejected back as O'Connor had it momentarily. Eagles reset, bring it right back in. Run off left wing side. He'll fire it in deep. Rims around to the wide side boards. Eagles getting some fresh bodies out there as it spills out to center ice. Here comes Chaput with some speed into the zone. He goes. Poke checked away, but corralled by Steenbergen. Drop pass. Gross. Shot goes well wide of the net. Alt after it. Works the near side board. Shane Bowers twisted up. Play it back up right point. Gross hands it across the blue line. Long shot. Save made by Werner, and he'll pounce on the rebound. 3 minutes, 22 seconds left in the third. We get immediate timeout. 5-0. Colorado on top of the first place Tucson Roadrunners. Back at 60 seconds here on 92.9 The Bear.
Visit shopcoloradoeagles.com for 25% off all jerseys and free shipping on all orders over $50. Use the promo code JERSEY and have it shipped directly to your house, courtesy of the UPS stores of Fort Collins.
Alongside Les Porsche, I'm Kevin McGlue with you. Drew Gallagher producing tonight's broadcast back in the 92.9 The Bear Studios. 5-0 Colorado. 3:20 left in the third. Roadrunners with a face-off in the Colorado zone. They'll send it in deep. Work back up to the blue line. Gross slugs it across left wing boards. Ness into the corner. Jams on the brakes. He'll reverse up the half wall. For Gross, long shot deflects off a stick, spills wide. Picked up by Andy Mealy. Back upstairs for Gross. Top of the near side circle. Burke spins. His shot deflected. It will carry him to the left wing boards. Sent up high, and it's going to go up out of play. Well, the Colorado Eagles have moved to digital game programs for the 2019-2020 season. Those programs are accessible the day of the game on the Eagles website, or you can scan the QR codes on the concourse at Eagles home games. Those digital programs give fans the most up-to-date game and player information, game notes, feature stories, and information on upcoming events. Download your digital game program at coloradoeagles.com/game program. Shots 28-25 in favor of Colorado. A quick shot off the draw, gobbled up nicely with a glove hand by Adam Werner. 2:51 left here in the third.
Dan, if you're the Eagles right now, obviously you want to play some lockdown defense here. Play hard in your own zone. Don't try to do too much. Everything up the boards. Keep it out of the middle.
Colorado picked this up off the draw. Megna trots out to neutral ice. Poke checked away. Picked up, though, by Count. He's going to bounce around just outside the blue line, right for that Tucson bench. And Count spins and fires it in deep. Park stops it behind his net. Jolie working away nicely on the forecheck on Dyson Mayo, and that's going to be a penalty there.
Come on.
Holding will be the call.
Well, yes.
2:28 left here in the third in a 5-0 game. And Jolie will go off for holding. Face off down, and that's Colorado and his Eagles on the Nelson's Auto Tech penalty kill for the second time here tonight. Tucson right now 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Going into this, their second power play of the evening. Face off to the left of Warner. Drives out there along with Olds, Campbell, and Lindholm. Into the corner, picked up, smacked into the air, drops back down, rattled upstairs. Peterson after it, punch free, and outside the zone it goes. Roadrunners have to scurry back to pick this up in their own zone. Ness will do that. Jolie off for holding. Ness feeds it ahead. Drops it back into his own zone, and Burke up with it. Crosses the red line, now gains the zone. Left wing boards, he'll fire it in. Rims around. The near side hash. Peterson in control of it, down to the right wing corner. Serves it behind the cage, down to the wide side wall. Left point, Braden Burke. Through the circle, steers it back up high. Ness with it once more. Cross ice pass. Peterson loads, fires. Blocked that time. Lindholm stood in front of it. Carries to the corner, now played up to the right point for Aaron Ness once more. Skates, thought about the shot, drops it off Peterson. Top of the right wing circle. 1:08 left in the power play. Tried to reverse it back to the blue line, but that goes over the blue, and that'll force the Roadrunners to tag up. They bring it in down the right wing side. Burke run into, stays with it, turns it over. Colorado will clear it as Campbell sends it back into that Tucson zone. 1:20 left in the third, 50 left on the power play for the Roadrunners. 5-0 Colorado. Shots are 28-25 in favor of the Eagles as well. Michael Shapiro with it, brings it out over the red line, weaves his way into the zone. Near side. To the right wing boards, he moves himself down the half. O'Connor will go to work there on him. Into the corners, we slip under 60 seconds to go here in the third. Up high, Mealy serves it rink wide. Russo a shot, save made, rebound loose.
No.
Scores. Went into the back of the net. The light comes off. The referee has not indicated anything, but it did get back there. We can see it from here. 46.5 seconds left here in the third. And now the conference between the two referees and the two linesmen. The light did go off from the goal judge. I think rightfully so. I think it was in the back of the net. They'll probably take a look at it here as they start to skate their way towards the scorer's bench. And well, again, you hope it doesn't for obvious reasons. And I know it's not in terms of the win or the loss here because you're pretty comfortable, obviously, but I'd like to see a reward for one particular player here.
Yeah, it'd be super unfortunate with the penalty call that was called, and then the way Werner's played so solid tonight so far. Stalwart in net.
So the referees will hop into the near side penalty box, grab that tablet, start to take a look at the replay here. And again, from what we saw, I believe this will be a goal for Tucson, but we shall see. It is being looked at closely by the officials. Now, we did see it in the nets across the goal line. Whether or not that could have been kicked or something could have happened that would force that to be disallowed, I don't know. It was on the far end from the ice, so tough to tell from our vantage point, but it did look like it was certainly in the net. The goal line went off. They are dissecting that right now, and it's too bad. You know, you look at it, you'd put the whistle away, certainly for anything that could have been called against Tucson, and I get that. It's a 5-0 game, but at the same time, I think, hey, if you're going to do that, you put the whistle away for both teams.
Just let them play.
Let them get out of here, and it's a goal.
Yeah.
So Adam Werner's shutout bid comes up 46.5 seconds short, and that's too bad.
Really bad.
Again, it comes off of a power play that, I don't know.
Yeah, and you're playing for your goalie, you know what's at stake, and you hate to see that goal go in because shutout's obviously pretty big, and your goalies can compile a few of those during the season. Takes your team, but takes a good performance between the pipes as well, and that's Werner's done tonight. Fantastic job.
Yep, and Werner, boy, that's too bad. That would have been his third shutout of the season at second in the last 3 starts. So he picked up a 30-save shutout last Friday up in Winnipeg against the Manitoba Moose. Puck will be dumped in deep by Tucson. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. So the Roadrunners score the power play and get themselves on the boards. 5-1 Colorado. The Eagles will send it in. Rejected back out. Popped up into the air. Kicks around. Scooped up. Now Shrirev with it. Shrirev spin around. Skates at that red line. He'll fire it in deep. Behind the net, it carries to the right wing side. Campbell after it. Trying to drop it off for Henry. Just pushing it up against the kick plate. Trying to burn some time off. Shrirev sends it up high, though. Now McDonald. Long shot. Save made. Campbell camped down right on top of the crease. Good effort there. So puck will be caught up in some gear. Drop down. 5 seconds left. Long shot. Glove save. Warner. He'll pick it up. Leave it behind the nets. And Colorado runs its point streak to 12 straight games. The Eagles have won 9 of their last 10 with a 5-1 thumping of the first place team in the Pacific Division, the Tucson Roadrunners. 5 goals, 5 different goal scorers. And these two teams will go at it again coming up tomorrow night.
Eagles fans, thank you so much for watching tonight's edition of Family Game Night. Enjoy these great photos from our post-game fireworks show. Eagles fans, thank you so much for joining us for another edition of Family Game Night. Until we talk to you next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and go Eagles.